Survival jobs would require, good degree. So people actually go to school to do those jobs.
Yeah.
But because it's not in your own line, or because it's not in your own area of study, or because it is not your dream job, that is why people call it survival. Hi everyone! Welcome to OA-Dynasty Forum. My name is Tony.
And my name is Tolu. And today our episode is going to center around survivor jobs and the role they play on our journey to success.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting conversation around survivor jobs. A lot of people do it, and a lot of people are currently doing it, and a lot of people have done it in the past. So we're going to be exploring what it is and the role it plays in people's journey to success.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So we are going to start by defining what survivor job is. So do you want to tell us what survivor jobs are?
Okay. By definition, survivor jobs are low-skilled job, or jobs that is a little bit below your academic pedigree, And is there another thing?
Yeah, so basically, these are jobs that are really not your dream jobs.
Yeah.
They are jobs that you do in the process of seeking your dream job.
Yeah.
Most times they do not meet your expectation in terms of your degree, your skills, and what you think you're capable of doing, right? Yes.
Yeah, and in some situations they are low pay jobs. Not in all situations, but sometimes survivor jobs are not high paying jobs, like 6 figures,
Yeah. And I think there are things that people just do to get by.
Yeah.
And sometimes people do that, they work hours, trying to just make ends meet.
Yeah.
With the hope that they would, So it's basically a job that people do with the hope that they will get something better.
Or something more befitting for them.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's the kind of job that takes longer hours, or jobs that can be very stressful or very demanding. But some office jobs can be referred to as survival jobs as well. Okay, having said that, the next thing to talk about is what are the situations that could lead to people launching into doing survival jobs. Okay, can you kick off with that? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think one reason why some people find themselves doing survivor jobs is probably they just graduated from the university, and in the process of seeking that employment that they've always wanted, they just launch into at least to do something, because of course we are not meant to be idle, and of course the Bible says that he who does not work should not eat, right? And of course the idle man is the devil's workshop, right? So survivor job is trying to just get your footing in the employment market and all that. Just so people just do that in the hope of getting something once they graduate from school.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And another reason why people do survival job is it could be due to immigration. Maybe some people move to a new country and they are trying to integrate themselves into the system.
Yeah.
And in most countries, if you just get in and you don't have experience within the economy, it could be difficult to launch into your own kind of dream job. So people do it to get relevant experience in that economy or that system, so that they will have enough in-house experience to launch forth into their kind of dream job.
Yes. And I also think another reason why people do survivor job is probably sudden loss of jobs or a sudden unemployment, and they just find themselves in a situation where they've lost their job, and of course there are bills that they have to pay, and they have to keep going and all that to make ends meet. They just have to pick the next available job, to make ends meet. So I think that's one of the reasons why people do that.
And that reminds me, I was talking to somebody not too long ago. I was asking the person to come and do some holiday in our province, and the person said, "Well, I can go on holiday, but my bills will not go on holiday."
Yeah.
And in addition to that, some people do survival job to augment their current pay. Maybe the job they are doing could be their dream job, and it may not be bringing enough income for them to cater for their needs or for most of what they need. So people do survival job to augment their income. Yeah.
Do you want to share any experience with survival jobs?
Yeah, with respect to survival job, I actually did a survival job for about 4 years, and the reason being that I was schooling, and I was just adding that on the side to augment my income, and the idea was that, okay, by the time the education is going on, some other things should be coming in as well, so that to put the body, spirit, and soul together.
Yeah. Okay, I also have an experience of a survival job when I immigrated to Canada. I was very, I really appreciate God that I got the job, the following week after I got to Canada. It was, would I say blue collar job? Like I go to the office, right? But it was in a different field. So it wasn't really, something that I went to school for. And you didn't need the level of education that I had, at that time to get a job, right? So it was something that you just need to be trained for. Once you have the high school certificate and all that, you just need to be trained for it. But I did that, for some time before I eventually got my dream job.
Yeah, and that's good to know, because for some survival jobs, anybody can be trained to do it. And we just want to titrate the differences. Some survival jobs would require, good degree. Some people actually go to school to do those jobs, but because it's not in your own line, or because it's not in your own area of study, or because it is not your dream job, that is why people call it survival job.
Exactly, and I think that's a very good point to make. So survival job to you might actually be a dream job to someone else, right? So because we all have different skills and different aspirations, right? So I think it's important to clear that.
Okay.